Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, Melody ripped the Scotts a new one, and she even talked about the $5.5 million lawsuit. And listen to what she said.
Had dinner with Scotts, Marcel and Tish. Oh, did you? Yes. So we was trying to clear the air about the expo. Okay. Did y'all get it cleared? I think we got it cleared. Okay. We kind of went back and forth, Tish. She wants to move forward, but she really don't know how she feel about letting me in because of my friendship. Kind of feel with you. And I told her, this is not high school. We're not in college. We're grown women. What me and Mel do shouldn't have nothing to do with what me and you do.
Well, first let me say this. You and I, our friendship didn't have any bearance when it came to you guys patronizing their business and hanging at their establishment, right?
Right.
They didn't put you out because you're friends with me, right? So it sounds like...
Yeah, it does, but I think we're probably going to be in a good space. I don't know how they're going to feel after I drop this to you what he said about the expo and you're not speaking.
You're not speaking?
Yeah, Marcel said that he
Why
was
was he
saying,
talking about me?
well, we all got into this conversation of who spoke, who didn't speak, and he just brought up he just didn't feel like he should have to pay anybody to speak. Especially you all, he didn't think you guys were professional enough. And he specifically said if anybody was going to get paid, it should have been Maurice or either Stormy because their business been open longer. And I said, well, I don't know if I totally agree.
If we're gonna not throw jabs, then let's not throw jabs because we all can throw some jabs. Like I could say, well, I don't want to be on the stage or participate in an expo with people calling themselves business people who have a $5-point-something million lawsuit for fraud. How about that? And truth be told, I've been running a business since 2008. Why are you so worried about my coins?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Just be happy of the coins that I'm putting in your pocket because I had a dream and a vision. Just say thank you.
Yeah, it was a
Like
t-shirt.
hush. Last I checked, they got sweatshirts for sale that say Black Apostle. So what's your point? Last I checked, your wife was selling mugs that said the blueprint, my life on it.
Right.
So mix me with the little jab stuff like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I put several checks in your pocket. So for you not to want to pay, that's your choice. I don't have no problem with I wasn't even going to take it personal.
Right.
But then don't be trying to low-key attack me on the slide personally either. I think it's so pathetic and absurd for these men, these black men, to continue to try to belittle and attack black women that they see being successful. It's lame, it's whack, it's petty, and they pathetic. And I'll tell them that they face.
Give it to him, Mel. There you go. Oh my goodness. Mel, when I tell you she ripped them Scotts a new one, I was like, bravo. Finally. Mel, go ahead, give it to him. We got your back. Now, I don't speak for all, but in my opinion, you made the Millimeters proud this day. This was definitely long overdue, and I'm glad Melody actually brought the Scotts mess out in the forefront like they try to do with everybody else on the show. The Scotts are finally getting a dose of their own reality, and I'm all the way here for it. Finally, Carlos allowed the Scotts drama to make it onto the show. Melody must have put her foot down and told him, I'm not about to continue to be the topic of discussion by way of the Scotts any longer, and they get a cakewalk on the show. Or maybe she threatened to leave, or they wised up and said, oh my goodness, she didn't buy her a network, and she got her own she have her own production company. We better get it together. But if my reality she probably told him, if my reality was played out on the show, everybody's reality needs to be played out on the show, starting with the Scotts 1.0. They've been on the show long enough to get comfortable to speak about their own reality. And Scotts 2.0, they keep on trying to deflect with that doggone sex stuff. People tired of hearing about that. Let's move on to why Maurice is staying out till 4 o'clock in the morning. But I believe that Melody had something to do with the Scotts drama making it onto the show, because I really don't think that they would have. They're bringing their own drama to the show for topic of discussion, because even we see Martell living situation being played out on the show. But whatever or however the conversation went, finally the Scotts and Martell true reality is making its way onto the show. And now I hope Carlos don't allow the Scotts to wiggle out of this mess and say, oh, well, we can't talk about it, or that don't mean you can't be poked about it, because Tisha, Marceau, they all had things to say when Melody and Martell was going through their drama, their divorce. Even after the divorce, they were still talking about it. When they found out that Martell was dating Sheree, the Scotts had a whole conversation about it in their bedroom, and I'm like, that really, y'all don't have nothing else to do? Y'all don't have nothing else to talk about in y'all bedroom? And and only thing y'all can talk about is if Martell leveled up or not. And Tisha, she throwing the BMW in Melody's face, talking about he buying Yuck Mouth a doggone BMW, and she still stayed. So yes, I'm all the way here for the Scotts mess about their lawsuits and everything else being brought to the forefront, being brought on the show. We should not have to only hear about it through the social media streets, especially when they're on a reality show and they keep on claiming to be the it couple and this power couple of Huntsville, but they're on a reality show. So yes, it's time that we get to know the real Scotts. All 4 of them, not just 1.0. We need 1.0 and 2.0 to step up. If you want to be on reality show, if you want to be on reality TV, then I feel as though you need to give your true reality and stop trying to hide behind other people's drama, other people's mess, and other people's reality. Bring your own stuff to talk about. What's your storyline? Why are you there? Why should we invest our time each week to tune in for y'all to talk about one couple, for y'all to play ring around the rosies when it comes to y'all businesses or y'all true drama? Y'all want to put the kids in it and start talking about the son's chores not being done and the punishment and the getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Leave that boy alone. That boy trying to get through school, and y'all finna make him be embarrassed by telling all his business on TV. This is not a kiddie show. This is not a show that his friends watch. So for y'all to try to deflect from y'all, and I'm talking about Scott 2.0, for them to be able to get away with putting their son drama about his chores and stuff on the show, I feel like that wasn't nothing but a deflection. And and for them to continue to talk about this doggone sex for Maurice, knowing that he's an a-hole, I feel like that's a deflection. Bring the true reality. What Melody did tonight, that should have let everybody know on this show, don't check for Melody unless she's checking for you. She didn't put enough coins in y'all pocket and y'all ain't did no work. It's time for y'all to get up there and show your true reality. Everybody needs to clock in and go to work. As Marceau, he been shading people in their businesses for a long time. And I'm so glad that people are finally meeting the Scotts with the same energy. I hope that Melody can put Kimmy in her place with her two-faced self. Somebody, it's time for Kimmy to get checked. She don't need to have a cakewalk either. She don't need to be protected. She needs to be held accountable as well for her two-faced self. Like I say, it's time for everybody to clock in and get to work. This is a reality show that y'all signed up for. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.